Hi friends, I'm Pastor Diana. Welcome to a daily devotion. I'm so glad that you've paused today to spend a few moments reflecting on scripture and spending some time with God, and that you invited me along too. This week we are wrapping up our Lenten journey, our theme of pivot, where we are recognizing that we are on a journey of broken to wholeness. You know, on this Holy Week, as we are preparing for Easter, when we are preparing to celebrate Jesus's victory over death, you know, it's important for us to consider what this wholeness looks like, not just at that high moment of resurrection, but afterwards. And because this journey is one that we continue each and every day of our lives. You know, one of the things that we've talked a lot, what some of the symbols we've used at church is glass. We've talked about sea glass, but we've also had beautiful things of glass. Because glass is an amazing, amazing thing. Humans have been using it for centuries, millennia, to create things. And the thing that's unique about it is you get it to a really hot temperature, and then it becomes malleable. And I got to do something which I never knew I always wanted to do on my sabbatical, which was I got to take a glass blowing class. And I made this vase right here, yes, for all its flaws or its weird shape, I got to make that. And one of the things that I was so surprised with was how hard it was. And so you use this really big, long pole, and you get glass out of a furnace, and then you put pieces of glass, and then you put it back in the furnace to make it hot. But throughout all of this, you have to be turning. Constantly turning this big pole, because the glass has to keep turning so that it can keep being heated up all the way, because you can't let it stop. And so it's just this constant motion of turning. And my arms got tired when doing this. But you know, I was thinking about it, and that is one of the things on this journey from broken to wholeness, is that sometimes we just have to keep moving. We have to keep trying. We have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when it seems really, really hard. We have to keep turning, and we have to keep moving. And I think about the disciples as they did this after Jesus' death in the Gospel of John. So Jesus appears to them twice through locked doors. And then after this is what happens. Simon Peter and the disciples, Simon says, "I'm going fishing." They said, "We'll go with you." They set out on a boat, but throughout the night they caught nothing. Early in the morning, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples didn't realize it was Jesus. Jesus called to them, "Children, have you caught anything to eat?" They answered no. And he said, "Cast your net on the right side of the boat, and you will find them." And so they did, and there were so many fish that they couldn't haul in the net. Then the disciple whom Jesus loved said to Peter, "It's the Lord." You know, I think about that glass blowing experience and how we had to keep turning that pole to make something, to be able to make something. And I think that that's what Simon Peter and those disciples, what they did was they might have been a little lost, and they weren't quite sure what to do. Jesus had appeared to them, but he had died. He was no longer with them physically. And so they had to keep moving. So they go fishing. They had to keep moving. And even when they thought about giving up, Jesus was there. Jesus showed up in a surprising way and said, "No, keep trying. Try the other side. Keep trying." And when they did, they were blessed. You know, that is one of the things that is so hard when we are broken, is we have to keep going and keep moving, because it's never perfect. Things are never always going to work out, but keeping turning, keeping moving onward, and keep trying is one of the ways that we continue to journey every day of our life from broken to whole. May God be with you on the journey.